Hey guys, on today's video, we're going to walk you through what a zero-based budget looks like.
Yes, so get excited and
welcome to the Croft Corner. So we're going to jump right in here. If you remember, if you watched our last video, you will remember kind of the path we take to make this thing happen. Yes. And we just want to show you what it looks like on paper, and in our case it's going to be on the iPad.
Yes, so we'll be screen recording the iPad, that way it's easier to show you how we walk through this. All I did was get on here and make a new notebook and a blank piece of paper.
Right.
So
okay, so the first thing that we talked about was you want to list out your income and expenses. We're not going to go through all the expenses per se, but we are going to, the first thing we're going to put on this mock budget is going to be the income.
Yes.
So what we did to figure out this income for this mock budget is we went off kind of the median salary of the average American family. We tried to keep these numbers as median as possible. So some of these numbers may not look like yours, but that's not the point. It's just doing it. Yeah, showing you how to do it. Yeah.
Of a family.
Right. So we have an income here. We have a two-person family. They both work. One has an income of $600 a week, which is $2,400 for the month. And then we have another one that is $400 for the week, for each week, which is $1,600 a month. So you'll write out your income of each first and foremost. You'll add those together, and that is your number of, it equals out to about 4,000, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that's going to be
$24 a month, and income number 2 is
$1,600
a month. And that will be
4,000 total.
You've got 4,000 total coming in for the month.
Right. Now, what we've learned is that the first thing that you need to do is set aside for if you choose to, like, for our case, we do attend a church, so we like to give. So you always want to set aside savings and giving first. So we're going to do that here with this family, and we calculated that about 235 of their dollars per month are going to go into savings. Yes. So we'll put that here on our mock budget. So that's going to be the savings category.
Savings, and that is 235, and then below that will be our giving is next, and we
have a base number of 10%.
We do a base of 10%, so we go off of that, and then it can arrange whatever you.
Yes, so that's about 400 for this mock family.
Yes.
So then, after you do your savings and your giving, you're going to start listing out all of your different things. So for this family, of course, the living, where you live, is important.
Yeah.
So we put those things kind of first on our budget. We want to make sure the house payment's paid, right? So their house, we averaged it out at $1,100. So that's $1,100 per month. Again, these numbers may not be you, but this is just an example, right? Yeah. So their house is going to be $1,100. Then their utilities are going to be $200. All right, their phone bill is going to be $120.
I wish our phone bill was $120.
I know, right? Cable, $150. All right, gas for the month is $400. So it's $100 a week.
If they're both commuting back and forth to work, so.
Right, yes. So $400 in groceries for the month. And again, this is something that you do each month. So all these numbers are gonna be based on the month.
Yeah.
And
if you watched our previous video, like, go through and see how much you're spending on groceries, like the month before. That way, when you write this stuff down, you have a really good idea of what you were already spending.
Yes.
And so that's just a really good tip. That way, you have an idea of what's going on.
Exactly. All right, so then we kind of move into like insurance categories here. So you think about your auto insurance, and we put down 120, okay? 120. Life insurance, that's important, folks. Yep. That's 75 a month. And then we move a little bit into debt, okay? So debt here, we have car payment of $300. Each of them have a credit card, so that's about $50 minimum payment a month each.
Yeah, if they're just paying minimum payment on those $50.
And then it's always important, you guys, to have a miscellaneous category. And the reason why I suggest that you have this is because, guys, you need to have fun as a family, okay? And this money is set aside, it's budgeted, that you can use it for whatever you want to use it on.
Yeah, like say you have, like we have a 4-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
She goes to a birthday party. You know, you want to have that extra money in case something comes up. Or, you know, this guy needs some extra shampoo. Or, you know, whatever.
Yes. Or you want to go out as a family, you know, and just have some fun at some place.
Maybe you go on the cheap night at bowling.
Yep, there you go.
You know, there you go.
So, you know, but you always want to make sure that you have this category. So we put, for this family, we put miscellaneous, $200 a month. Other categories that I would recommend here, and this is just as a couple, is that you kind of have he money and she money. Like you have money that is particular, like it's all yours and you can do whatever you want with it and no questions can be asked. You know, it's like, yeah. So that's the good thing.
Those are some options.
Right.
But
all right. Then we have subscriptions here, $50 a month.
Okay.
And then we have restaurants to end it off with $150.
I don't think I'm going to spell this right.
It's all right.
So
it's all good.
My iPad writing is not the greatest, guys. So hopefully y'all can read this.
All right. So you add all of those things together that we did.
Zoom out for y'all.
Yeah. Everything that we did. And guess what it comes out to? It comes out to $4,000. Right?
Yes.
Everything, if you add all of those numbers up, it's going to come out to $4,000. That means, guys, that every single dollar that you earn in income, you know exactly where it's going.
Yeah. Now, we went through and we would write down all of our bills. And then we would see how much we have left over. That is where, like, $235 in savings was kind of an odd number, but that's what we had left. And that's what we were going to throw into savings.
Right.
So that's why that number's kind of odd, and but that's why it equals out to $4,000 is because we took everything we knew we were going to spend, and then what we had left over, we're throwing that into our emergency bucket.
Yes, exactly. So this has been a very like simple, in my opinion, kind of rough walkthrough of a mock zero-based budget.
Yeah.
And I think that if you guys will just sit down with your family and make sure, again, watch our last video where we really kind of give you the 3 keys to creating a simple budget, you will be able to do this. And it will help you guys out so much. You'll be able to save so much money. Like, it's going to be very beneficial. Like, it's helping us, so we know that it can help others, right? So, I hope that's been helpful. And thank you for watching, and we hope to see you on the next video.
Yes. If you have a favorite app that you like to do your budgeting on, comment it down below, and we'll go review it.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
See you
guys next time.